And I'm live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Freak Speak Friday. Don't worry, I will be on screen momentarily, but we're going to wait for everyone to get in here. So much love to everyone who's already in the chat. Mojo Shop, Liz, Cami, Melissa. We've got Jenny Sparks in the house. Much love, Jenny. Anyone else who's coming in, thank you and welcome to Freak Speak Friday. So those of you who don't know, what I had been doing up until now is playing music, playing DJ, being like a radio, and having a dance party. Well, I cannot continue to do that. According to YouTube rules, okay? So in order to combat that, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently today. There still will be a dance party, but what I'm going to encourage everyone to do is play their own music in the comfort of their own home and go ahead and dance. I definitely understand that many of you, most of you are multitasking. You might be working, driving, and that won't be, something you can do. So I will be playing my own music in my headphones. I'm going to be dancing. I'm going to be singing to a whole song by myself. Hey, brother, Eric Lanier is in the house. Let me give you I'm trying to give everyone a wrench nowadays, because I'm still, small fish, and I appreciate every other fish that comes into my lake or, comes to swim next to me. So yes, Liz, I definitely agree that YouTube sucks. So we, if we want to be in their system, we've got to play by their rules. Much love, Jana. It's good to see you, girl. Thanks for popping in. So I will turn on my screen once it is time for me to dazzle you all with my off-key singing and dancing at 11:11. And then I'll go ahead and sit down and we'll get into Freak Speak Friday. But I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. I really I loved playing music for everyone. I really did. Cami was cracking me up with her songs, man. The last couple of songs that she told me. There were some great instrumentals. You guys have great taste in music, and I was learning a lot because I don't really speak music. So, I appreciated getting a musical education. However, once again, we live in somebody else's world right now, and I'm going to just go ahead and not pay attention to that, and I will live in my own world. So you guys will get to hear me sing and dance and, be entertained by that, and then we'll go ahead and jump into it. The 12:12 dance party isn't as important as the 11:11 dance party, even though every dance party is important. Oh, hey, Angela Baby Carson, much love, girl. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is staying warm. Man, I live in the South for a reason, but the South is about to get some snow. What is that? Obviously engineered, but that's neither here nor there. So I hope everyone is staying warm. I hope everyone has enough propane. I hope everyone has enough layers that they're wearing. Or I hope everyone is just staying inside. Wherever you are. I hope nobody here doesn't have power. I know that, there are still millions of people in like Kentucky and Tennessee, Mississippi that don't have power. So if you are in those states, I'm sending you so much love and hoping that that is restored for you very soon. Angela Baby Carson, you did send me songs that you thought that I would be able to play, but unfortunately it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't want to, I don't want to jeopardize it. I've already been, yeah, I really did appreciate the songs, and I did play a couple of them. But the one song that I played the most, or would have wanted to play the most, they did give me a copyright strike for Oh, I don't even remember what the name of the song was. It was the Much Love song. It was like 8 minutes and it was like reggae. It was super awesome. I freaking love that song. Hey, Russ, what's good to see you, my brother. I don't think I've ever seen your name in here before, but sending you love. I know Call for Zero, you sent me one of his Mandela songs, and you would think that I wouldn't. You said everyone else plays them. Listen, either the AI is cracking down, or it just wasn't meant to be. But it's okay. It's not gonna keep me from doing my thing. There'll become a time where I won't have to follow the rules, or maybe I will. I'll be able to like make my own music, or maybe I don't know how channels get like, I don't know, permission, or they're allowed to play copyright music, but I'm small fry, so I'm trying to not anger the YouTube gods. So but this will be good. I'm going to, play my music in my headphones, and it'll be a different atmosphere. You guys are more than welcome to dance with me, because it doesn't matter if music is playing or not. What all matters is the fact that you are enjoying and celebrating and just having fun at 11:11, because it is Friday, you should be able to dance any day, because you are alive and you are kicking and you are vibrant. And please, everybody, don't forget to throw a thumbs up in the chat, or not in the chat, give a thumbs up to the live. And at the end of the live, I love to hear your experiences and everything. Oh, I don't have the chat on screen. Let me get the chat on screen. There we go. I don't know. I always loved seeing my own chat on the screen when I go to live, so make sure that's on. I'm just checking here on Facebook, making sure we are live there. Yes, we are good. And all right. Permanent Holiday. Yes. Yes, Permanent Holiday. That is exactly. I loved that song. Oh, Liz. Oh, thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I had a little photo shoot and tried to give me an updated profile pic, so I appreciate it. I made some great graphics a couple of years ago when I first started my channel, and I don't have those graphics anymore. And I was trying so hard to download the old picture that I had up, but I couldn't. Oh my gosh, but it's okay. We have to be able to let go of the things that gotten let go for us, right? But I so lament like some of the pictures that I made, and graphics that I had, but I lost that computer, and I lost a lot of things on that computer that I just, I don't even remember all the things that I lost. It was so long ago. But that old profile picture, if I could download it, I would have, because I loved the graphics for that. All right, you guys, we have exactly 1 minute. Yes, we have exactly 1 minute until 11:11. So today, the song, so that you guys know the song that I'm going to be dancing and singing to, I am going to be dancing to What Dreams Are Made Of by Hilary Duff from the Lizzie McGuire movie. And yes, I am showing my age. Okay, I am showing my age. I am literally a millennial. Okay, this movie was my jam. This song, oh my gosh, it just takes me back. It takes me back. It just hits me in my feels. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. You guys better be playing your songs, and you better be dancing too. Hey, hey, hey. hey now, hey now. Have you ever seen such a beautiful night? I can almost touch the stars. They're shining so bright. When you see you smiling, I go, oh, oh, oh. And I would never want to miss this, but in my heart, I know what this is. Hey now, hey now. Oh shit, I just dropped my phone. Good thing it paused. Let me put it back in my pocket. I have to get like a purse or something so it doesn't fall. All right, hold on. That's what dreams are made of. My phone didn't break. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. I've got somewhere I belong. I've got somebody to love. This is what dreams are made of. Hey now. Have you ever wondered what life is about? You can all search the world and never figure it out. You don't have to sail the oceans. No, no, no. Happiness is a mystery. It's here and now. It's you and me, yeah. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. I've got somewhere I belong. I've got somebody to love. This is what dreams are made of. Hey now, hey now. Hey now, hey now, hey now. Open your eyes. This is what dreams are made of. Shout to the skies. Never see you smiling. I go, oh, oh, oh. Maybe life was duller. Now everything's technicolor. Oh, wardrobe change, and then she goes out on stage and she's a star. Woo! Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. I've got somewhere I belong. I've got somebody to love. This is what dreams. This is what dreams are made of. Hey now, hey, now, hey. Dreams are made of. This is what dreams are made of. Woo! All right. That was my dancing. All right, guys, gotta give me a second. Woo! Get back to my spot. That was a lot. That's a whole exercise. I swear. When I say time for a dance party, really what I mean is time for exercise. I gotta work on getting my stamina up. I can't wait to see what y'all said about my dancing. I completely dropped my phone. Did y'all see that? Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. I'm almost there. Whew, give me a second. Ah, man. Okay. All right. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I have my smoothie. What is the chat saying? Oh, come on. Let me get situated here. I hope y'all had a song that was going, or I hope you just enjoyed watching me and hearing me sing off key karaoke. All right. Everybody with me? Yeah, everybody's with me. All right. Sue is here. Sue. Much love, Sue. I hope you're having a fun day, getting ready for work. Oh, thank you again. Jonna says my hair looks lovely, or she says stunning. Ooh, I like that word. All right, you guys love the vibe. Sue remembers this song. Good. I'm glad Sue remembers this song. Cammie said, I keep hearing, hey, now I'm a rock star. Oh, that's a good song. I think I'm going to write that down for next time. I've got so many songs. When I do it this way, it doesn't matter. I can just play it and sing along. Hey, now I'm a rock star. I don't know the song she's singing, but it overlays with that song in my head. That's funny. I was thinking of the Hey Now, Don't Dream It's Over, Hey Now. Huh. I don't know that one either, Jonna. Oh, Sue's not working today. She's off. Good for you, Sue. You deserve a day off. All right, guys. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Ariel, and every Friday I show up in my frequency, exactly how I am, with no script, no plan, unedited, unfiltered, and I say whatever comes to my brain, because we are all freaks with our own frequency. So we all have to just show up as we are. We shine our light. We say our truth. We say whatever without worrying about other people. And so that's what this is. It's helping me release my throat chakra. And I love music, and I believe music is another way for us to release our throat chakras. So we have a dance party at 11:11 every Friday, and that is what you just witnessed. So thanks for joining, and we have lots of great people in the chat today. I'm so glad that somebody knew what song I was singing, because I was like, man, I'm definitely showing how young I am when I play this song. But y'all, listen, my childhood was Lizzie McGuire, the Jonas Brothers. It was Miley Cyrus, because she was still Hannah Montana at the time. You guys remember that? So Raven. I mean, that was my childhood back then. And that movie, so I'll show you guys, let me see, give me 1 second here. Here's what it looks like. Let me see, what do you guys see? Okay, so this is the cover for this song. There's Hilary Duff and her Lizzie McGuire movie, What Dreams Are Made Of. She was a, high school student. She went to, I believe it was Rome. She had a school trip, foreign exchange school trip to Rome, and there was a pop star in Rome that looked just like her. And so the whole movie was about her standing in or filling in for the pop star, and then all of a sudden at the end of the movie she actually gets to sing, and she sounds amazing, and she's just singing on stage as herself. She's not pretending to be anybody. And yeah, I that movie was my childhood for sure. It's called All Star by Smash. Smash Mouth. I think I've heard of those. All Star Smash. Yes, I have heard of that. That's a fun song, similar to what I was sending. Sue knows all of those shows because her kids are my age. Angela says I also had the same childhood as her sister. Her sister, her daughter. Jonna, the Jonas Brothers are freaking adorable. Are you kidding me? I I was married to Nick Jonas, so he cheated on me and married somebody else. I was so married to him. He's my age, and I thought he was adorable. Oh my gosh, you went to a Hillary Duff concert at Baby Carson? That's awesome. Hey, Notice Bear Bear, good to see you. Good to see you, bro. Angela says, I bought her everything, and she had a picture frame. She had a state pass. She had the jogging suit, the t-shirt, the sparkles. Oh, my Lancer, your girl was doing it. She was doing it all. I never been to a mainstream or secular concert, as my parents were quite Christian, so the only concerts I ever went to and, actually spent money on were like Christian concerts. So I saw KJ52, who was a Christian rapper. I saw Tammy Trent, who was another, gospel or Christian. I went to very few concerts. I'm going to get you guys pulled up here on the chat on my phone so that I can stay attuned with everything. Man. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. You saw the Jonas Brothers at a local county fair. Oh, so jealous. I followed them since their very first freaking album. I don't pay attention to them now. They're all married. They're all fathers, Kevin was the most wholesome one. I feel like Nick, I loved. He just looked good. I can't even pretend. Please do not text and drive, Angie. Like this is life is too precious to be gambling with it. With because you got other people you around, girl. You need to be careful. But yeah, that just takes me back. It just takes me back to little middle school and high school Ariel. Man, I can't even. Don't worry, I will definitely be playing some Jonas Brothers one week. I can't even pull up any songs out of my brain right now because there's another Barlow Girls. I'm gonna play some Barlow Girls. Y'all don't even know. Y'all can't even know. All the Christian artists that I have. Let me take a sip of my smoothie. I have date banana kale smoothie today with some hemp seeds. Yes, very nutritious. Oh, and she's got a fancy phone system on her car there. All right, y'all. So anything going on this weekend? So for me, Myrtle Beach is getting hit with some snow tomorrow. I was going to go to a content creator event that got canceled and pushed back to someday in February. So definitely not doing that. Do I remember Hanson? Mbop. They were beautiful. They are beautiful boys and actually played their own instruments. Somebody probably remembers, but not me. I'd have to look up and see if they were even during my time. This weekend also, so Sunday, oh my gosh, you guys, February 1st is the full moon in Leo. Leo is the opposite side of Aquarius. Leo is all about creativity. Leo is a fire sign. The full moon is all about shining and, it's about putting yourself out there and everything that you have already planted blooming and coming into fruition. So I hope everyone has a beautiful Sunday full moon this weekend. Yes, people remember the Hanson brothers, of course. Another thing, they were a little before my time. Okay, that makes me feel better because I was like, I probably don't know who they are. They sound familiar, but I know the Beatles, right? Because the Beatles, but I couldn't tell you if I was listening to one of their songs or not. Have you guys ever seen that movie Yesterday? That was a really good movie. And it's about this dude who wakes up one day and all of a sudden nobody knows who the Beatles is. And so he's like, trying to bring back their memory and play their songs and stuff. That was actually a really good movie. Melissa says that she is definitely feeling the full moon today. Y'all better stay inside. Y'all better not, go on the roads. The hospitals are going to be full again during a full moon. Energy is super, super freaking duper high. So whatever projects you have, now is the time that you just put your energy towards them. You go for it. You go for that interview. You make that video. You text that boy. You text that girl. You put yourself out there. This is your time to shine exactly as you are. Oh yeah, Sue saw the Yesterday movie. It's like a Mandela effect movie. It is. It really is. I was actually, it took me by surprise how good it actually was. I might be feeling it too, Melissa. That explains something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jonna saw it too, an alternate reality about the Beatles. Yeah, when they didn't exist, but he's the only one that remembers them and remembers their lyrics. And of course, he can't remember all of the lyrics exactly, but it's a good movie. Y'all should go and watch it. Oh, Melissa used to work in the hospital. She said, oh my God, the psych ward used to be popping on a full moon. I can only imagine. Were you a nurse? Were you some type of other profession in the hospital? The Jackson 5 came up on your feed yesterday, and that took you back to your childhood. Is that the name of the song is Ben by the Jackson 5? Okay. Poor Michael Jackson. Have you guys seen that documentary that Hibbler Productions put on? And he put that on back a while ago. I saw it on Rockfin. I don't even know if Rockfin is still a thing anymore. But he couldn't put that on YouTube. But Michael Jackson did not get to live a regular life. He did not get to have a regular childhood. And I don't think that the allegations against him were real at all. Girl, I don't even know what that word is. Phlebotomist. Yep, you could have fooled me. Girl, whatever that was, whatever that is, I'm glad you're not it anymore, because it doesn't look like a pleasant it doesn't look like a pleasant word. Sue was all about the Jackson 5 when she was growing up. Angie Baby Carson is laughing at me. Jonna says that she had her second child during a full moon and the maternity ward was overflowing. Oh my goodness, your second child was a full moon baby? That's pretty cool. I am a waxing moon baby, so the moon wasn't full, but it was getting to be full. It was almost full. Cammie agrees with me about Michael Jackson. Melissa says at the 4 a.m. bloodsucker, the stories those nurses could tell. I can only imagine. I agree, Sue. It is terrible what happened to him. I was going to say that, Baby Carson. I was going to say lobotomies, but I stopped myself. See, I knew. Intuitively, I knew. I should have just said it. I should not second guess myself. I should have said it. And then Melissa would have been so impressed with me for knowing. for knowing something. Jenny loves the White Album. I'm assuming that the White Album. Oh man, Baby Carson. I was gonna say that, but I was wrong. Sue is the person that takes blood. She did just say that, the 4 a.m. blood person. Of course. Why would I do that? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I just gotta laugh at myself. Why can't they just say blood taker? Why does it gotta be so difficult? Why does it gotta be so difficult, right? I was gonna say lobotomies though. I really was. And that would have showed even more how much I didn't know. My sister was going to try to become a nurse, but then she realized how much schooling it was going to take, and she decided against that. Oh, vinyls are so cool. Records and vinyls. I remember those. They're pretty cool. I mean, they're super vintage nowadays. I bet you, never mind. That goes down a whole nother thing I don't even want to get at. Sue says she had all of the Beatles albums on vinyl. Exactly, Angie. We don't need to know the medical system mumbo jumbo. We certainly don't. It speaks, the pharmakia, all their spell binding. I mean, it's bad enough we speak English, which is like a spell binding language anyway. I really wish I was bilingual, or I wish I had learned, been interested about learning. Because if you're not interested about learning anything in school, you're not going to learn it. And I was definitely not interested in learning. My mom put me in Latin when I was in middle school, high school, and in order to help me with other languages. And I guess technically it did, because I did take Spanish, but I didn't try to speak it, and I didn't go into the medical field. If I had gone into the medical field, that Latin training would have helped. But it's a dead language, but it's the language that things derived from. One of the languages that derived from. But yeah, I don't think many people can say that they learn Latin. I'd rather have a bottle in front of than a frontal lobotomy. Old school joke. I didn't get that. No Despair Bear was born under a full luna. I love that. Mojo Shop says that his daughter is a nurse practitioner, all jabbed up and living in the Matrix. I'm sad to hear that. Cammie, are you asking me about Catholic school? No. So I was homeschooled. My mom was completely in charge of my education, and I was part of a homeschool co-op. So I lived in Charleston, and there were about 350 families that were a part of this Christian co-op. So like once a week, we got together at like a church or something and had school. Moms who were well versed in certain subjects. I took math from Mrs. Shiley. I had English with Mrs. Scott, and Mrs. Bolin was my Latin teacher. I had science. The things that my mom didn't do. My mom was a study hall teacher, so she didn't teach anything specific, but she was the study hall teacher. We had dance classes, basketball. I was on a basketball team. I was on the yearbook committee. We had a prom, so we tried to make it as as sociable as possible. But my mom was the one who got to teach got to pick and choose what subjects I did. Latin, I mean, would be helpful. I don't think I use it at all now. It's fun to see what the actual root Latin meaning of the word is. It can be very eye-opening. That is very true, Melissa. That is very true. Sue says that she learned some Latin words in college for criminal justice classes. Yep, those legal words, that legalese, that is a whole other language. Like half the words don't even mean what we think they mean. Cami says, watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest for lobotomy reference. It was a real thing when I was growing up. I'm glad you don't get it. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That seems like a movie that would hit hard in the feels, right? Angie says that they have a lot of PJ days at school now. Never in my day, creating more and more lazy people. I also heard that they had like a centennial, like I guess education schools had a centennial, and kids were dressing up as 100-year-old, elders or whatever, for the 100th anniversary of the Rockefeller education. It was just very sad. Liz says that my friend had 2 lobotomies. Are you kidding? That can't be legal. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm so sorry to hear that. Of course, a lobotomy is not going to help. Golly day. If they bring back insane asylums, man. If they bring back insane asylums, I mean, I would probably be in it. I never wore PJs to school. We never did that. I mean, but let me rephrase, because I was freaking homeschooled. So I could go to school in my PJs because I would just get out of bed and go to my desk, right? But my mom tried not to let me do that too often because, you got to get up, get ready for the day, right? Don't be too lazy. But, I was quite privileged to be able to just, not have to go outside for school. No, lobotomies should never have been legal. I definitely agree, Cami. I mean, what is the point? What is the point? People who even are autistic, multiple personality, all that kind of stuff, schizophrenic, they are way more in tune with the spirit world, in my opinion, because this world is not real. I mean, the physical world is an illusion, right? If you can see or hear other stuff, you are more in tune with the spiritual world. Wait, did you say that Trump wants to bring back sanus? I'm done. Trump wants to bring back insane asylums. Was just going to say that we'll all be in them. Jenny, listen. We are just going to be a part of a different reality. I don't subscribe to Trump, man. I mean, it's just any president. It doesn't have to just be Trump. It is literally any president. The president is a puppet, okay? He's doing exactly what they're doing. What do you mean it's mandated? Everyone in the school is wearing pajamas. What do you mean it's mandated? Yeah, Liz says her friend was a midwife. Yes, exactly, Angela. Teaching people how to be presentable is important. All actors. Yeah, Sue, he should definitely be in one. Another thing that's important is cursive. People should know how to sign their freaking names. They just want us putting X's. So when just agreeing to whatever and just signing our name away. I heard about asylums coming back and incandescent light bulbs to You can't find, yeah, they're taking away the incandescent light bulbs. Yeah, it's sad. I saw who is it? Cultivate Elevate. I don't know if you guys know that he's on Instagram. He does have a YouTube, but of course he can't say much on YouTube. So, but Cultivate Elevate talks about how you guys got to go and buy up all the incandescent bulbs because they're not making them anymore. It's just ridiculous. Thanks, Cammy. Cammy says she likes me because I can think. Man, critical thinking. That's why I'm very grateful for my upbringing. You know, at the time, all I could think of is I'm different and I want to go to be like everybody else. You know, why do I have to miss out? I didn't like the fact that I wasn't like everyone else, didn't have the same experience. And now I am so grateful that I wasn't conditioned like the rest of them. If I had gone to public school, even private school, if I had gone to school outside of the house, I would have been just as indoctrinated, you know. People, and this is not to say that people who go to public school or private school can't unindoctrinate themselves. I'm just saying it's much harder because they are so conditioned just to fill in the blank, to do what it is that they're just telling them to do without thinking about it. I'm glad I had that little bit, just a little bit less of that, because my mom put so much thought into my curriculum. It was still very much from a Christian Southern Baptist worldview, all that kind of stuff. But I would much rather have gone through my childhood than any other childhood. So I credit it all to my mom. Angie says, go check out the light bulbs at the dollar stores. They still have them. You can try Lowe's. Yep. You just got to order them from Amazon. I'm pretty sure Amazon just boxed them all up. It is exactly, Sue. It is the intentional dumbing down. It's been happening for the last few decades. I completely agree. Jana, Cultivate Elevate. Yes, I love him. He is handsome. I love the way he talks. Yeah, he's very intelligent. Shout out to my mom. Thanks. My mom would appreciate that. I think, I hate having to use Amazon, but this is one of those times where Amazon warehouses are probably the only places that have them right now. Yes. Billingtano, good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well at work. Hey, Jenny G, much love, sister. I love you, girl. Okay, so Billy Tano says the social aspect of public school is what made the indoctrination so powerful. Everyone wants to fit in. It's all about fitting in, not standing out in the crowd. I completely agree. More shout outs to my mom. Thank you. Jenny Spark, we got both Jennies in the house today. I feel special. Jenny Spark says that Matt Landum sells them on his Sparrow site. So not sure who that is, but you guys should go find out about getting incandescent balls from Sparrow, Spero. That's something we should all write down. We got the Mr. and the Mrs. saying hello to everybody. Let me take this down. I understand how difficult it can be to educate a child, and when you have not known anything else, I mean, that what we're so used to doing and have been conformed to doing stuff. I mean, even just the way that we're living right now, society in itself, we have gotten out of the tribal, We used to be tribes. Tribes are so much different than even just a community or a neighborhood, right? So much more integrated, so much more intimate, so much more intertwined. When the city elder or the tribal elder knows everyone, the wise woman of the tribe knows everyone, where it's so small, it's more of a family than it is a neighborhood of separate individuals. Like every individual is part of the whole and is it's just I'm not going to get off onto a tangent. I could though, because this is my show. I love all the shout outs to my mom. Thank you. School had a smoking area in high school, man. That was a time to be alive. Matt Landum is famous for his Frankenskies documentary. Okay, Frankenskies. That's good. You write him down. What is it? Landman. Okay. I feel like I heard about that. There's a lot of great documentaries. And see, that's why I have hope for humanity, is because people like Hibbler Productions and oh crap, I'm blanking. What's that one guy's name? Crap. Jeff something. He's a millionaire. He's a crypto guy. But anyway, there's a lot of documentaries. People are trying to speak the truth. That's why there's hope. There's hope for the fact that there is going to be two separate sides. There's going to be the side of people who are completely immersed and drinking the Kool-Aid, and there's going to be the people who are not. And it's just going to be quite obvious. That's why there's two different realities. And, we're going to be divided, and one side is going to be thriving and the other side is going to be just dying slowly, and there's nothing we can do for them because they are sovereign and they are giving their sovereignty away, and we can't force them to wake up. So, I am so grateful to be connected to people who are sovereignly aware and standing in their power, because, that is the way we have to create our own realities right now. Imagine if we bought smoking areas back. I mean, the tobacco now is probably worse than it was before, so you might not want to bring the smoking areas. Jenny G says, also Matt Landum has some pretty cool silver-lined clothing. That's pretty cool. Yes, thank you, Mojo Shop. Jeff Berwick. That's exactly who I was talking about. The Dollar Vigilante. See, y'all know. Oh, gosh. Wait, you think that Jeff Berwick is a shill, or do you think that Jeff Byrne is a shill? There's definitely possibility that people that we know have been planted, but we gotta stay. When they are planted, they are still telling truth, and we just have to use our intuition to be able to shift out the truth from the lies. I think that Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk, I think that they were intercepted. I think that I have no idea when. This is not a conspiracy channel. This is not a deep dive. I'm not going to bring up any receipts. This is just my opinion. Okay. I think that Charlie Kirk and Aunt Candace Owens were intercepted. I think that they were viewed as a threat because of how intelligent they were. They could have become a couple. I think that they would have probably become a couple, but I think that they were intercepted by handlers. And they because both of them talk about the love at first sight for the person that they married. And the person that they married is someone who is deeply interconnected with those people. So I think that Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens might have been MK Ultra or something like that, and intercepted so that they were not as powerful as they could have been. I do think that Charlie Kirk is actually dead. I don't think he's alive. I think he's dead. If he is alive, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, right? I wouldn't be surprised, but that is my take on the whole thing. I think that if nothing had happened, or I think if no one had interfered, I think Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk would have probably become a couple, would have had a family, would have been an amazing dynamic duo, bringing light to the world, and we would have a completely different reality right now. So that's my take on things. Let's see, what do people think about that? Oh, yes. Jana, thank you so much. Everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe to the show. Angie says, just don't pay attention to any of them and stay creating. Yes. I love your dolls. I've been looking at your dolls on Facebook. They look really cute. Melissa says, discernment is a requirement these days. Exactly. Baby Carson says she doesn't even watch much YouTube anymore. Yep, I agree. I don't understand why people are buying so much into propaganda anyway. I agree because all the actors on the world stage are just that. They're actors. I completely agree. But you have to remember, when that's all you've ever known, then there is no alternative. Like, the alternative, it doesn't even present itself to you because you're just doing everything that your mom did, that your grandma did, that your great grandma did, because that's just what you do. You know, it's there has to be some type of glitch in the matrix, some type of tragedy or something to jog the awareness, to jog that discernment, to jog that critical thinking, to be like, whoa, hey, let me slow down, like something's not right here. There has to be, something like that. Was he even a real person? I don't know. Brian needs to come back and remind people how fake everything is. Oh, yes, I agree. Russ definitely agrees that Charlie is in witness protection. Jenny says that we need to bring back Saga City. I don't know what that is, Jenny. What is that? Saga City? Ray's in the house. Much love. Most of you guys think that Charlie is an actor. He's on a beach right now. Actors don't die in the movies either, right? They surely don't. Schmidt-Mundit is an enormous piece of propaganda. That's interesting. Boston Ray, you about to get some snow just like me. You on the beach, but it's about to be different. I wish I was on the beach, man. It was 85 and now it's about to be like 16. Yeah, talking about playing with our emotions, playing with the weather. She might have, Sue. I don't know. Let me go back and read what she said. You know what? Now that I read it, she probably did mean Stavely. Stavely is doing his thing. He's doing real estate, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I hate auto check spell check for Jenny. They don't know Stavely. Auto check doesn't know Stavely. What is wrong with them? Stavely be doing his real estate. I hope he's doing good. You know, I feel like we all gotta find that thing, that creative thing, you know? And I think he's doing it. Okay, I need to check out the Smith-Munded Act. I'm writing it down. I got my notepad, Jonna. So nope, Jenny didn't have a spell check. She's teaching us a new word. I freaking love it. Saga. Oh God, I don't want to butcher it. Sagas. wait, I can say it. Hold on. Sagaciousness. Sagaciousness is discernment. I love it. Jenny is got intelligence with these words, man. I want to do like a new word a day so I can, because when I was a reader and I read, but I used to read a whole lot. I used to have, my vocabulary used to be much bigger, but if I could get like a word a day, a word of the day or something, I could learn some new words. I love it. Thank you, Jenny. Discernment is what we need, though. That's what we were talking about. Discernment is what we need. And discernment is not common, just like common sense ain't common, y'all. It's so sad. We are the ones that have to remind people about discernment, about intuition, about critical thinking. Think for yourself. Just because someone says this is the answer, why don't you ask more questions? But it's just so much easier to be like, oh, that's the answer, and just leave it at that. Let me just memorize the answer, but let me not understand how it works. Let me not, figure out how it works for myself. Or maybe there could be a new way. Let me be more creative. Let me see if there's any other way that I could look at this, right? Yeah, it's so much easier to take what we're given. Thank you so much, Jenny, for this new word. I'm also writing it down. I probably butchered it, but it's okay. We'll learn it soon. Jonna over here reminding us about how crazy English is. I got an English like dictionary, but like for the English language, like the root words and stuff, like where English comes from. And it's just crazy. I mean, I've heard that English is a straight up spell casting, spell binding, like witches language. And it's not, y'all don't freak out. Don't, oh my God, witches and spells. It's too late now. This is our language. And, I feel like witches get a bad rap, because what is actually a witch? I think that it has been turned into something. I think that back in the day, a witch was probably just a medicine woman, a woman who just understood herbs and crystals and the cycles of the seasons, the moon. She was in tune with her body, and she could, she could help others be in tune with their body, right? Before schools, before the pharmaceutical, before pharmakia, right? We had to get rid of the old way of thinking. So of course you have to demonize the medicine women that are already there. But going back to, English itself, I would have to go back and find the video that actually broke down like Anglo-Saxon, and how, basically he was saying that this language descends from the fallen angels. Melissa agrees with me. And it's so difficult, to reassociate and remove the fear from these words, remove your, conditioning from these words. I still feel sometimes, an aversion to the word, but it's just something that we just, have to get over. Etymology dictionaries are incredibly enlightening here in this realm. I completely agree. And oh my gosh, some people don't even remember what a dictionary is. Some people don't even know what a dictionary is. And if you could get something, always get something physical. Y'all, listen to me. These websites are amazing. Websites are amazing, but if you can get something in your hand, a physical copy, that's going to be more accurate than the website is. I'm just going to tell you now. Jenny says, words are, in my not so humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic, capable of both inflicting injury and remedying it. Dumbledore. That's such a good quote, Jenny. That's a good quote. Pulling out the J.K. Rowling's there. And that's so true. The word is so mighty. The word can cut you down. We used to say, what is that saying? Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. That is such a lie. That is such a lie. How many people have taken their lives because of things that people have said to them? Right? How many people have committed suicide because of bullies? How many people are just living in the shadow because of the words that people speak over us? I definitely, I think that is true, Melissa, that a lot of us probably were, witches in a past life. And because they're, for me, I still have such an aversion or trying to, get over the connotation of witches. I like priestess. I like oracle, oh, hey, Jonna said it too. That's funny. I owe Jonna a soda. I think we, that's why, blah, blah, blah. Let me go back. High priestesses, oracles, wise woman, there's a lot of different ways to say it. It doesn't have to be witch. But they're all the same thing, I think. Well, I guess not technically, right? Because an oracle would be different than a high priestess. But it's just how you look at it. It's just how you look at it. There's something in my hair, you guys. What is this? Okay. Sorry. You like the word oracle, Melissa, more? I do too. I like oracle. I like empress over queen because of the fact that, queen meant whore in Anglo-Saxon. It was a different spelling, but, whatever. Oh, okay. So Russ knows what I'm talking about. English, the language of the angels, the fallen angels. See, See there? The more you learn, and there is going to be confirmation everywhere. You will always have confirmation about what's going on. The truth is truth. The truth will always confirm itself. And the truth never has to defend itself either. It's just there if you're looking for it in the right places. If the Bible, has bits and pieces of truth in it, if the story about the Tower of Babel, I don't know what chapter, verse, whatever, but there is a story in the Bible where at the time all of humanity was one. All of humanity understood that they were one race, they were one people, they spoke one language, and they were attempting to build a tower to reach the heavens. In the Bible, it says they wanted to fight God. And God looked down and said that, if they reach us, they will be able to be like us, and they will be able to accomplish anything, and we won't be able to control them anymore. So we should go ahead and confuse their languages. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of languages. English was not one of them. English was not one of them. Just in our private, Kayla gave me that title. You still have the same feelings about that word? Yeah. We're trying to recalibrate and change the vibration, but it can definitely be hard. Word wizard. Ooh, I like the word wizard. I like wizard. I feel like okay, so there's apparently like a difference between a wizard and a sorcerer. A wizard is someone who uses external powers, like he uses a spell book, he uses like a wand, like his power is external. And then a sorcerer is someone who has innate power, who is born with powers, and then just kind of, any external tools he uses is just a conduit of his power. I don't think that has any precedence here, but hey, I get to say whatever I want. I like it, Jenny. I think you should change it to wizard if that feels, better, because if you have an aversion to the word witch, then it's not going to help. You got to go with what feels comfortable for you. And yeah, Jonna, the Nimrod character, that's a whole character. That's a whole character we gotta watch out for. He's still around. He's still got his minions. I feel like whoever the president works for is still trying to resurrect Nimrod. If y'all knew a couple years ago how they opened up the Vatican opened up the door to hell or something, y'all don't even know. They be doing things and people just don't understand. Did you know that the Vatican is a whole country? I didn't even realize that until just the other day. My mom sent me a telegram or an Instagram video that talked about just all these fun facts about like the biggest country in the world, the smallest country, and yada yada yada. And the Vatican was named a couple of times. They are their own freaking country. We need to infiltrate the Vatican, y'all. We need to infiltrate the Vatican, get down to those hidden libraries, and spread the truth. Like, I can only imagine how many just carcasses, demons, just locked up stuff is under the Vatican. Oh yeah, they apparently opened up several portals and gates. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's because that's what they do. That's what they do. I think they are the real vampires that we got to look out for, because vampires are real. They just don't suck your blood. They suck your energy. And, you know, that's what the news does. The news puts you in a state of fear and anxiety and sucks your energy. Vampires are real. You got to watch out for them. Wait, are these where the portals were opened? They were opened in Washington, D.C., the city of London. Speaking of Washington, D.C., have you guys been following the Walk for Peace? The 20 or so monks that have been walking from Dallas, Texas to Washington, D.C.? It is so incredibly touching. They're going 2,300 freaking miles. I wish I had, known that they were doing it when they were in South Carolina. I would have tried to make it to Columbia when they were passing through Columbia to go see them. But wow, I mean, one monk got run over by a car, lost his leg. Some monks are walking without shoes. I mean, they had a dog at one point that was walking with them, and then the dog got hurt and couldn't walk anymore. I mean, and then they've got all of this weather and they're still walking. They're in Virginia right now. I think they've probably, they've got a couple more weeks to go. I mean, when you're walking freaking 2,300 miles, it's going to take you a couple months. If memory serves me correctly, they are probably on day 95 right now, 95 or 96 that they've been walking. I mean, talk about dedication, talk about way to seriously just spread peace. I mean, I've been shedding tears for them sometimes. Oh, it's 12:12. Well, it's 12:13 now when I'm looking at it. There are 3 city-state. That's a city-state. Oh, I see what you're saying. London is a city-state, the Vatican, and Washington, D.C. Don't tell me that. The Twilight book is 20 years old. Oh my God. Speaking of vampires, that is funny, Melissa. Man, I was team Jacob, so I was a werewolf girl. I didn't, but I definitely read all of the books. I read all of the books. But that's so funny. 20 years old. I can't even believe it. Yeah, so back to the walk for peace. So the priests, the monks are walking for peace, and along the way, do you know that there have been Christians that have been protesting them and telling and yelling at them that they're going to hell, and damnation, and they need to change their ways and stuff? I'm like, listen, seriously, now is not the time to be yelling at people. They are literally walking for peace, and you are situating yourself as if you are against peace. Like, I don't think Jesus would have wanted that. Come on now. I don't think Jesus would have wanted that. Okay, Jonna says, I was a reader for Random House and got to read Gallery, a pre-release copy. Oh, wow, Jonna. That's a nice job. I want that job. Oh, hush up, Melissa. I do not want to remember. Seriously, how old? That is amazing. that really did make me be like, oh my gosh. Liz was also talking about Twilight today. That's so funny, man. Okay, let's talk about Twilight, y'all. What is her name? What is her name? I'm about to say Kirsten Dunst, but it's not Kirsten Dunst, is it? I don't even remember her name. Is it Kirsten Dunst? No, it's not. It's something else. What's her name, y'all? Remind me what her name is. I don't remember her name, but she can't act. Her expression for happy, sad, angry, mad, and depressed is all the same. Oh my gosh. I was all Team Jacob, man, Team Jacob all the way. I wanted, because I love dogs, and he was a wolf. He was a big old fluffy wolf. So I was all about that. Taylor Lautner, his birthday is 2 days before mine. We're the same age. Fine looking snack. And I thought that Robert Pattinson was just way too skinny and way too pale, and I didn't understand what her allure was for something. Yeah, Kirsten something. The books were way better than the movie for sure, but the books were not, I mean, it wasn't like the most well-written book. I even read that tiny book, The Short Life of Bree Tanner. That the one I read that book, that was super sad. First of all, for any movie, the book is always better. If the book is made into a movie, the book is always better, because the movies just can't capture the nuance of most things. But yeah, whoever she was, she couldn't act to save her life, and she just annoyed the crap out of me, and she didn't choose right. And then and then Jacob goes and imprints on her baby. I'm done. I'm done. Talk about just completely toxic and messed up. I was just done. Oh my gosh. You gotta fall in love with her baby because you can't have her. Mm-hmm. Let me say, I went to bat. Yeah, I think it's Stewart. I think you're right, John. I think it is Kristen Stewart. Yeah. Thanks for that. She has been in a lot, and so has Robert Pattinson. But I wish Taylor Lautner had a better career. I loved him in Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Oh my gosh, that takes me back. He didn't really have, his career didn't really pop off after Twilight, and I thought it would. Robert Pattinson has been in a lot. He was in that sad movie about the towers, about 9/11, about the demolition, the controlled demolition of the towers. He was in a movie about that. But you know who was in that movie that I've always loved? She's a child actor. Oh crap. She was one of the vampires. She was part of the main she was part of the oldest vampire coven or whatever. Crap. She was in the bridge. No, she wasn't in the Bridge to Terabithia. Dakota Fanning. I love Dakota Fanning. She's so cute. She is such a great actress. I really hope that she isn't one of those child stars that has gotten abused. Oh yeah, I remember Liz. He was in Harry Potter. You know, I didn't watch Harry Potter until after college, or maybe I was in college. I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter. It was all witchcraft and wizardry and against my religion, right? I was not allowed to watch it. So I finally watched Harry Potter and I loved it. I did not read the series because I was coming in so late. But when I finally did get to watch it, I was Zombieland. Oh my gosh, that is a good movie. That is a good movie. Woody Harrelson, man, that guy is amazing. He is too funny. He is too funny. I love him in most of the things that he does. He was in Hunger Games. Um, he's in a lot, man. But yes, Kristen Stewart wasn't in Zombieland. It was Dakota Fanning that was in Zombieland. The other person that was in Zombieland was the girl who was in the Scarlet A, Stone, Emma Stone. Emma Stone was in Zombieland. Oh yeah, she's an Aqua Sun too, Dakota Fanning. No way. I didn't know that. Taylor Lautner was. So is she. Who else? Freddie Highmore. Freddie Highmore. Oh my gosh, I had such a crush on Freddie Highmore. He's also my age. Got a birthday. He actually shares my birthday. Our birthday is actually both on the 14th. So I didn't realize that there were so many aquas out there that around my age. Y'all, I haven't checked Facebook in a minute. Let me check Facebook. Okay, we're still live. All right. I just got to make sure because sometimes, technology be having a mind of its own. It's 1222, 1222. 22 is the master number. I've been seeing 22 a lot. 1122, 1022. I've been seeing 22 a lot lately. It's a master builder number. Y'all, this has been fun. Oh, Mel just jumped in the chat. Much love, Mel. Grand rising to you, my lady. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. You gotta refresh my screen over here. Once again, you guys, don't forget to like the live. And leave me a comment at the end. Wait. Oh my gosh, Melissa, you're Aquarius Sun and Rising. Double whammy, girl. Look at us. That is cool. I love the people. There's so many people who have double symbols. You have a double symbol. I have a double symbol. Liz and Jonna all have like matching rising and sun or rising and moon. That is so cool. And no wonder we get along so well. Yes, Liz's birthday is next Friday. I gotta make sure I write it down on the 6th so that I say hello. And if you're not here, then I'm still sending you love, girl. My birthday is the following Saturday. Liz B-Day. And Big Sis Shelly's B-Day is on the 12th. Shelly. Oh, wait. No, it's the 11th. I hope I don't want to get that mixed up. I'd rather be a day early than a day late. She's on the 11th. And I feel like there was somebody else who has the same birthday week as us. Jenny says that her favorite musicians are Aquariuses. That's cool. Yeah, see, Janice, she's got a Cancer sun and she's a Capricorn moon and rising. That's cool. Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn signature. When I say Capricorn signature, that means that the majority of the planets that I have are in Capricorn. So even though I'm an Aqua sun, I'm a Cancer moon, Cancer rising, my overall chart, when you add everything up, it is more Capricorn than anything else. So I feel you, girl. I feel you. Let me see. Liz, okay, it's a mindset. You are not too old for birthdays. And speaking of this, so birthdays are rituals, right? Where we turn out the lights, we light the candles, we sing a really sad song, and then you blow out your life force, which is the candle. You make a wish. That's what makes us feel old. And in reality, we should not be worrying about counting, because age is nothing but a number, and time doesn't really exist. And if we actually celebrated our birthdays, then we would only celebrate our birthday when it falls on that exact day. So for instance, my birthday, February 14th, I was born on a Friday. So that means that I would only celebrate my birthday when February 14th lands on a Friday. That is my actual birthday. So we would only be celebrating our birthdays every 7 years. Of course, when I was 33 on my last year, that's when my birthday actually fell on a Friday. And so I shouldn't technically celebrate it this year. Which makes so much more sense, doesn't it? It's like you actually celebrate your birthday on the day that you were born. That way you're not constantly counting, because when we are counting the years mentally, that's what makes us old. You are as old as you want to be. If you tell yourself that you are 20 years old for the next 20 years, it will show in your vitality, it'll show in your face. Age is literally a mentality. That's all. I'll just leave it at that. Oh my gosh, Melissa, she says she has a 5-planet stellium in Scorpio. Girl, on her MC. Oh, girl, I feel you on that. That's a fun little stellium there. She got Melissa. I bet Billy Tango will be getting on with your freaky side, girl. Got all those planets in Scorpio, huh? Okay, Liz says we deny that we are live in the room for 9 months. Placentia is Greek for cake. What? Really? Oh my goodness. Melissa, that's too funny. She says she's 29 with 13 years of experience. I'm gonna use that from now on. I'm definitely using that from now on. I am 29 with 30. I'm gonna pick that. I'm gonna say with 13 years of experience. I love that. That is the best thing that I have heard all freaking day. My sister from another mister. I got a new word thanks to my sister Jenny G. Man, I got another song from Sis Cammy. Let's see, Jonna gave me no, that was Jenny. Jenny Spark gave me a documentary to look up. Jonna gave me another propaganda thing to look up. Oh man, I ain't even gonna talk to the Mr. and Mrs. is both Scorpios. They freaky. No wonder y'all show up to Freak Speak Friday. No, I'm kidding. Don't hate me, y'all. I'm just teasing you. Don't hate me. Melissa says my mom put that on my cake one year. That's funny. I bet I think she's talking about the 29 and 13 years of experience. That's funny. Why do we have birthday cake and blow out the candles? It is a ritual, exactly. And the candle, the flame represents your life force, and you blow it out every year. So no wonder we feel like we're older. Oh my gosh. It is a ritual. It's a ritual that they want to keep you in the dark and to steal your power, and so that you are blowing out your own life force. That's exactly what it is. Jonna says that her natal chart has no air. Oh, you that is definitely you got to find some balance in air. She said, so mainly water and earth making intense mud. Jana, I can't with you. You crack me up. Jenny G is going to class. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. It was so wonderful to have you in the chat here. I hope you have an amazing class and day, my love. But Jana, going back to you, he's talking about mainly a water and earth making mud. That is too funny. Wait, I need to remind myself. Pause, y'all. Pause. Okay, so I should have this memorized, but I just don't want to get it wrong, and I want to make sure I say it correctly. So give me 1 second, because each I just dropped everything. Each element has its opposite, and I just want to make sure I say the right opposite. It should be in here. Oh no. Did I drop it? Alright, let's just look in here. Okay. It did not tell me. Okay, so air and fire are opposites, and water and earth are fire, and water and earth are opposites. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So I know that you're saying that water and earth mainly makes mud, but they actually, they work together. They're opposites. And they kind of do cancel each other out. So I can definitely see how you have like some friction. And not having any air is okay. Like you're not as flighty, so you're super freaking grounded. So sometimes you need help to remember to like lighten up. That's basically what it means. But you just crack me up about your mud. That was funny. I can't with you. I know I need a tapestry on the wall. I know. I used to have my sign that said Freak Speak Friday. I'll get some stuff. I don't know. Cuz I want to put things up that like work for me, like logistically, you know what I mean? Like things that I want to remember. I'll get something eventually. I like the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is cool. Oops. Okay. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to tell you guys. I made my first loaf of sourdough bread this week, and it actually turned out pretty cool. I'll find a picture and I'll show you. Give me 1 second. I'll show you my loaf of bread. All right, here she goes. Oh, shoot. I got to download it. Hold on. Download it. Okay. And then I can open it up for y'all. Here we go. And now I'll share my screen. Oh, wait. No, this is not the way to do it. This is the best way to do it. I was actually very surprised and proud of myself for making my first loaf of sourdough bread. Here she goes. Look at that. She is super dense, okay? She is super dense, but I mean, for a first attempt, I'm pretty proud of myself, actually. She is delicious. She did beautifully in my makeshift Dutch oven. And those holes that you see at the top are the holes that I poked to find out her internal temperature. But y'all, I did it. I got me my own sourdough, and I'm going to be learning more how to make sourdough. So props to me. Props to me. No, let me oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's fun. I got you, Angela, baby Carson. Cammy wishing Liz was here. Oh, thank you, Angie. I appreciate it. Oh, you make sourdough too? I can help you figure out what you are, Cammy. We can totally find out what your signs are. Oh my gosh. Angela, definitely teach me how to make sourdough pizza. I did not score it. I did not. I just took the top off of the baker and browned it a little. Oh no. Melissa says that she tends to forget to feed her starter and it makes her feel like a murderer. Oh my goodness. Girl, you are not a murderer, but I feel the same. It's like, oh man, I gotta actually feed her. What's up, 2 Acres Homestead? Good to see you. Yes, I sure did. I got a promotion to my own country. I got my own empire over here. I hope you are staying warm, bro. I saw you were hatching down the battens when the storm came last week. Here in Myrtle Beach, we're about to get some real snow. Oh, Awakened Minds in the chat today. I hope your move went good, man. I don't have a score. I don't have anything to score it. Wait. No. It's a knife. You're talking about cutting into it like those cute designs so that, it can vent itself. That's what you're talking about, isn't it? So, fun fact. All right. So, Angela just said, just keep it in the fridge. You can keep it there for months untouched. Fun fact. I kept mine in the fridge for years. Okay. It was over 18 months that I had not fed my mother. I just now named my mother Mana. So, Mother Mana, like mana, like energy, or like the mana from heaven. So I was scared. I literally, for over a year, it was probably closer to 2 years. I don't even know. It was in the fridge for a long time. And I just woke her up not too long ago. It's been less than 2 weeks that she's been awake. And she didn't do pretty bad. She just bounced right back. I will say that my starter, my mother, is 104 years old. I got my starter from someone who has had their starter passed down for generations. She has seen both world wars. So mine is extremely resilient. I've been very blessed with my mother. My mother is already extremely resilient. So she was going to bounce back anyway. Oh, she said that hers is Scooby-Doo. Oh, I love it, Scooby-Doo. Oh, Sue Finale, no way. R.I.P. to Zulu 1. What are you talking about, Cam? You have to overlay my song with your karaoke post. Oh, you have to overlay your song. Do it. No, but really, RIP to Zulu 1. That really, my heart goes out to everyone there. Oh, Angie says that her starter is over 49. That's amazing. Jana says that she has a Christmas cactus that old. That's funny. That's funny. That's amazing, Angie, that your starter is that old too. That's, I mean, they will just keep growing. It's like a pet. It's like a pet or a baby. You just got to always take care of it. I need to go feed mine now. And I need to go get some flour. Oh, she is 40. Oh, okay, I get it. She is 40. It was a typo. No worries, bro, girl. No worries. Um, I look forward to baking more. Sourdough is so good for you. The longer you let it ferment, the better it is for you. But my first attempt was very, very dense. I think I over kneaded it. Um, since you're familiar with sourdough, Angie, is it true that if you tuck and fold less, that it will be more fluffy, and the more that you tuck and fold it, the denser that it will be? Is that true? Of course I use organic flour. Of course, don't even have to ask. Is that even a question? Doc Michael's birthday is on the 4th. I don't know who that is, but RIP to them too. I can't wait to make bagels and pancakes. I'm still on, Mom. Yeah. Everybody says hello. We got plans to get going, so she was calling up to me, so I should probably go ahead and wrap it up. Sourdough is so easy. I only do 2 or 3 stretch and folds. Only do 2 and 3, and just do whatever I want during the day. Okay, yeah. I think I did like I probably did like 4 to 6 stretch and folds because I was trying to do it. I thought that the more I did it, I thought the more that I did it, the fluffier it would be. But I guess the less that you do it, the less it'll be. I don't know. Oh, you said you have a great recipe for sweetbread too? Excuse me, y'all. I had to take a drink. She ran away, but I'll have to tell her again, Jonna. she will definitely appreciate the compliment. Oh, she says it doesn't make a difference? Really? So how do you get it to be fluffy? How do you make sure that your loaf is fluffy? Do you have any tricks? Because mine was not fluffy. Oh no, Cammie says that she's been 10 minutes behind. I've been there before. No worry, girl. It's not like you're missing anything. All love, Cammie. You're good. Just do 2. Okay, I'm going to do 2 stretch and folds next time per Angela's instruction. Dottie's World. Dottie has been my teacher. She has amazing sourdough loaves. I would love to try some of her loaves. She's a complete artist when it comes to it. She's been giving me some tips. So I will do only 2 and see if I make that fluffy. I've been waiting to do sourdough for so long. Oh no, really, Angela Baby Carson? She learned from you, so you're the true master here, huh? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So the true master here, Angela Baby Carson. I love it. This is such an amazing community. No wonder. No wonder. We all learn from each other. So you didn't even know that you had taught me. It's been a couple days. I'll have to wait a little while. Oh, thank you, Angie. I appreciate it, girl. Don't go out of your way though. Don't go out of your way. Let me see. I feel like I should shout something out. We love you too, Angela. This has been such a good show today, you guys. I really appreciate you guys for coming to chat with me. I think I can still play a song. Hold on, it just has to be the right one. Give me a second. I'm coming. Oh. No, not that one. All right. I have a YouTube approved song to play us out here. All right. Well, guys, thanks again for coming to Freak Speak Friday. I wish I could keep my face big. Okay, here we go, because I want you to see me. As you go out today, remember that all you have to do is stay present. All you have to do is live in your power, because you are the one who is the main character of your movie. You are in control of your habits, your perceptions, your belief, and your reality. Whatever you think is what manifests into your reality. So go out today, have an amazing weekend, stay safe in the snow. Make sure you're celebrating any chance you get, whether it's 11:11, 12:12, 1:11, 3:33 in the morning. Make sure you're celebrating you. Make sure you're choosing your identity. Whoever you decide to be is who you are. You guys warm my heart. I so appreciate you for being here. I will get into the chat here to make sure I'm saying hello to everyone. I've got Cammie is here, Angela Baby Carson. I've got Jana. I've got Liz. I've got Sue Finelli. I've got Melissa. I've got Billingtano. I had Mojo Shop. I had No Despair Bear. I had Jenny in here. I had Russ. Hey Russ, thanks for showing up, bro. I had so many awesome people. Awakened Mind was here for a second. I know he was busy. Thanks guys for taking some time out of your day. I remember Eric was here. Both of my brothers, Erics, were here. I had Jenny Sparks and Jenny G. I had so many OGs in here. When you keep it real, guys, you keep the real ones. I will be back on Wednesday night at 7:30 for Wise Woman Wednesday. I'll be back next Friday at 11 o'clock for another Freak Speak Friday. And you guys are the ones who make this amazing. Go make your life amazing. Go make somebody else's life amazing. Go celebrate the fact that everyone is amazing. All right, I'll see you guys next week. I love you.